Hey guys, I'm Xenon and welcome to another video. Now I've kind of hopped on the Forza Horizon 4 video bandwagon train thing lately, and the game is being released tomorrow at E3, and that's where we're going to find out everything, the location, the cover car, all the details of it. It's going to be amazing. But I wanted to tell you guys the top 10 cars I want to see in Forza Horizon 4. And yeah, thank you to Echo for reminding me that E3 is going to be releasing the Forza Horizon 4 news tomorrow, because I had no idea, and he really made me rush this video, and he also helped with one of the cars in this video. So thank you, and big shout out to Echo Productions for helping me out. So hope you guys enjoy. At number 10 is the AutoZam AZ1. The AutoZam is a little bit random, but would be a funny car to have in the game, like some of the other cars on this list. The AutoZam is known as the Suzuki Kara and Mazda AZ 550, mainly because Suzuki made the engine and Mazda produced the body, but it's kind of its own company. It's a mid-engine two-door coupe that's rear-wheel drive, and it has a 1.3 litre 657cc engine that comes with a turbo and a 5-speed manual. And that's not all. It even comes with gull-wing doors and a kind of race car looking body shape. This might seem like a weird car to have in the game, but it would just be a cool car to drive around, and is honestly one of my dream cars. No joke. Coming in at number 9 is the Nissan Figaro. Now this is a bit like the AutoZam. The Nissan Figaro is a compact two-door convertible made in the 90s, and it's based off the old Nissan Micra, and it's kind of meant to look old-fashioned. And its purpose was mainly, it was built to allow people in Japan cities be able to have a car where in places where normal cars and big cars there wasn't enough room for them. The Figaro has a 987cc engine and is a 3-speed auto, and it would serve no purpose in the game. It would just be a fun car to drive and customize, and it kind of looks funny because it's old-fashioned even though it was made in the 90s. So that comes in as number 9. Coming in at number 8 is the Toyota MR2. Now this is one car that I hope is in Forza Horizon 4, even though it probably won't happen because of licensing, and Toyota is just really off right now. The car has been in many of the previous games, but hasn't been in the latest ones such as Forza Horizon 3 and Forza Motorsport 7. The MR2 would just be a fun car to drive around in. And the second gen is probably the most popular, and it was made in 1989 to 1999, and it came with the sportiest model having a 2.0 litre 3S GT3 engine with turbo and 5-speed manual, and it was pretty fast and zippy and would be great back in the game. At number 7 is the Nissan Laurel. The Nissan Laurel might just seem like any old Japanese sedan, and that's because it is. The Laurel was a big part of the 90s Japan, and this is because many people's first choice to start drifting on. Why? Because it was so cheap, and it was also related to the S13 and shared many parts with it. The top model Laurel came with a 2.0 RB20 engine, and that was already pretty powerful stock, not adding S13 parts onto it. Overall, this car is just too special and pure JDM that suits both stands and drift guys, and over the past little while I've been falling in love with it. It would be really fun in the game and to drift around in and stands. Coming in on number 6 on the list is the Honda Beat. This is a bit like the Nissan Figaro and AutoZam. It's just a funny little Japanese car, and it would just be funny to have in the game. The Beat is a two-door roadster that is mid-engined and rear-wheel drive. It has a 656cc engine that's 5-speed manual. This car was created to be kind of like a grocery getter in the Japanese cities where there wasn't really much need for cars because there wasn't enough space. It's really small and is a little bit of a convertible. It would just be a fun car to have in the game, and it's fun and zippy. It's not super fast, but it's fun and zippy. And yeah, this is also one of my dream cars, no joke. Coming in at number 5 is another little small Japanese car, and this is the Suzuki Cappuccino. This is a bit like the Honda Beat and the AutoZam, and it would just be a funny little cool car to have in FH4. You might recognize it from being in the initial D series. The Cappuccino was built from 91 to 97 and is a two-door detachable hardtop minicar, and it's tiny. It's only 3.2 meters long and 1.3 meters wide, and it's pretty much a clown car. It has a 0.7 litre 657cc engine and comes in a 5-speed manual. This is one of those cars that would be useless to have in the game but would be amazing to drive around in. Coming in at number 4 is the Honda S660. This Honda is a bit like the Honda Beat, and it would just be a funny car to have. I'm not really a fan of Hondas, but this is actually another one of my dream cars. The S660 is a two-door roadster that's mid-engine and rear-wheel drive. It has a 6-speed 666cc motor that produces an amazing 64 horsepower. This car might be slow, but it would be fun to muck around in, and there could probably be some cool customization with it, as there is already a Liberty Walk wide body kit for this car. And it would just be cool to make some cool tunes and make this car an absolute beast. At number 3 on this list is the Lexus IS or Toyota Altezza. The Lexus IS or Toyota Altezza would be a great car to add into the game, even though it probably won't happen because of Toyota's licensing. This car is well known around the world as the Lexus IS, or was Black Panther's old car, but is known mostly as Toyota Altezza in Japan. This car was first made under the Toyota branding before Toyota's luxury company, Lexus, took over the model. This is a quick, nimble rear-wheel drive monster that can easily slide around tight roads of Japan, and is featured in Initial D. One reason being the IS300 or AS300 model has a 3.0 litre 2JZ, which can burst out a 276 horsepower stock. It wouldn't be the first time that this car has been in a Forza game. It was in all the old Forza games, but hasn't been put back in the Forza Motorsport list since Forza Motorsport 4. At number 2 is surprisingly not a Japanese car, and it is the Ford Falcon Cobra BF. The Ford Falcon would be a great car in Forza Horizon 4, mainly because I love Aussie Fords, and this one is really special. The BF Cobra comes in a 4-door sedan or a 2-door ute, which is my favourite. It's based off the original Falcon XC from 1978, which was well known as a hero car because of all the amazing performance and victories it had at Mount Panorama back in the day. The BF model has a 6-speed 5.4 litre V8 with 302 kilowatts of power at 6,000 RPM, meaning it's a beast to drive. This would be an amazing car to have in Forza Horizon 4, mainly because it's dear to my heart because my grandpa has a Cobra ute. It would just be amazing to have the car in the game, and I would drive it a lot. At number 1 is the Toyota Chaser. The Toyota Chaser would be a dream to have in Forza Horizon 4, even though it won't happen because of Toyota's licensing. It's a front-engine rear-wheel drive monster. The Chaser has really become popular because of its use in Japan, In Japan, they're the #1 choice for drift cars. This is mainly because there's so many of them and their parts are so easy to find. If you go to drift tracks in Japan, they're always littered with them. The main one and most popular I want in Forza Horizon 4 is the 6th gen chaser, known as the Toyota Cressida, Toyota Mark II, or Toyota Cresta. These three models all come with either 1JZ or 3.0 litre 2JZ engines. The 1JZ has a twin turbo setup that's able to push 276 horsepower stock at 6,200 RPM. These cars have a fair amount of customization and overall would be a great addition to Forza Horizon 4. And it would just be a fun car to drift Japan in. So I couldn't end this video on a car that most definitely won't be in the game, so I hit up my friend Echo and I asked him what car he wants to see in Forza Horizon 4, and he said the McLaren Senna. The McLaren Senna is the newest addition to the McLaren line, and was first released in December 2017 at an auto show, and there is only 500 made. It has a 4.0 litre twin turbo V8 that can push out a whopping 789 horsepower, and it's 7-speed dual clutch. This is a cool car and it can possibly be the cover car for Forza Horizon 4. We'll find the details out tomorrow at E3, but it has a high chance as they like to use new supercars. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Comment down below what car you want to see in Forza Horizon 4. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe for more. Thanks for watching and peace out.